I know that I said I was going to do my Raw review today, but I'm not going to do it because it's 11:18 already, and after this review, I'm going to sleep. So Raw is going to come tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do Raw tomorrow. I know it's 2 days late, but I just don't have enough time to do all of them. I try to keep them the videos on time. I try to bring them out the day that the show comes on or the day after, but my schedule has just been busy. I just haven't had the time to do them like how I used to. Hopefully that will change, but I did 3 videos today, which I haven't done in a long time. I did I did my SmackDown review today. That's on my channel. I did the Jerry Lawler his heart attack. I did a update on that. He's doing fine now. If you missed it, I did a video on that, and this is my third video, TNA review. So 3 videos today, which is good for me, cause I've kind of backtracking a little bit. But tomorrow I'm gonna do Raw, and Thursday I'm doing Superstars, and Friday I'm gonna try to do TNA and SmackDown. And Sunday you will have your Raw predictions. That's how the schedule should go. I don't know how it will actually go, but that's just a preview of the week. TNA review Impact. This is my first TNA that I've seen in a month because while I was gone for YouTube for over a month, I wasn't watching any wrestling shows. So when I came back, I was playing catch up. This is for September the 6th, 2012. It's September already. I don't mean to sidetrack, but when I started this, it was the end of June, so I'm still going because people are still watching them. So I said, as long as people continue to watch the videos, I'll keep doing them. TNA, it's good to see Hulk Hogan back because when I stopped on the videos, Hulk Hogan was out. Excuse me. He was attacked by the Aces and Eights, but it's good to see Hulk Hogan back. But James Storm, he leads the Battle for Glory series with 73 points. And this was I like this TNA. I have to think of my rating while I'm doing this, but the first match of the night was Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe. Wow. Everyone knows I'm a Jeff Hardy fan. Been a Jeff Hardy fan for a long time, you know? And just to see that as a first match, I must say this. I've been watching WWE since 2002, almost 10 years. When I was like 8 or 9, I started watching. But if for all my WWE fans that are watching this, because I know some WWE fans also watch TNA, I'm starting to like TNA more, a little bit. I don't know why. I've been watching, WWE for over 10 years, but the storylines just seem better on TNA than they do on SmackDown and Raw. I just like the storylines. I didn't like that AJ and what was the girl's name who had the baby? Whatever her name was. She obviously, if I forgot her name, it wasn't important. Whoever that, Claire. That storyline they dragged a little too much, but I just liked it. I'm starting to like it more. Maybe because TNA only has one show per week, so they can focus all their attention on just TNA Impact. WWE, they have SmackDown and Raw, so they have to focus on SmackDown and Raw. TNA just has one show, they have 2 shows a week. Maybe that's why, but I'm starting to like TNA more. It was good to see Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe the first match of the night. That's just a great way to start the show. James Storm was watching backstage, obviously, because he wanted to see who would win the match. I mean, Jeff Hardy, it was good to see the charismatic Enigma high flying around the ring. At one point, the Whisper in a win, even though I'm a Jeff Hardy fan, Jeff Hardy, I'm starting to slur some of my words together. Um, when he did the Whisper in a win, I thought he missed. The camera angle made it seem like he missed, but apparently he got Samoa Joe in the hand. It looked like from the angle, it looked like he just hit one of his fingers. That's the way it looked. It didn't look like he hit him at all because Jeff Hardy was all the way over here and Samoa Joe was over here. But it was a 7-minute match. And Jeff Hardy won with a submission, which I don't think I've seen that before. He won with a submission. It was a good match. I mean, a good first match. It's also good. Maybe I haven't been watching this, but Hulk Hogan has the black beard going on around right here. Like he dyed the hair right there black again. I don't remember seeing that when he was last on TNA. It reminded me of when he's back in WWE when he was in NWO, New World Order. That's reminded me. That's what it reminded me of. It makes him look kind of young. That's what made me think back to when he was in a New World Order with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. And Hulk Hogan was backstage, talking with Austin Aries because he was attacked by the Aces and Eights. They tried to break his arm. And Hulk Hogan was also backstage, talking about because they wanted to see who would go against Daniels and Kazarian. So he was basically doing what he always does, having people say why they should face Daniels and Kazarian, and he would eliminate people. I mean, Hulk Hogan does a good job running the show. I don't know what I can say about Brooke. Even though Brooke was backstage talking with Tara, and Gail Kim interrupts, which leads them to have a match. Gail Kim versus Tara. It was a back and forth match. They both were impressive, but Tara was able to pull off the win. And she will face Miss Tessmacher this Sunday and No Surrender. And then Al Snow calls out Joey Ryan, who over the past month, who he has been in a TNA audience and everything, trying to disrupt the show. And I think last week he sucker punched Al Snow, which obviously would make him mad. He calls him out to the ring and says that he will give him another gut check since he thinks the first one wasn't fair at all. But he just ends up punching Joey Ryan out. Joey Ryan leaves the ring and basically says that he's going to sue Al Snow and that the whole company is going to be his. Meanwhile, backstage, Gunner and Cash are eliminated by Hulk Hogan. Then we have Bully Ray versus RVD. I say this was another good match. Besides the Hardy and Samoa Joe match, this was a good match. Both physical, they both put everything out there. But Bully Ray pulled off the win. RVD should have won the match. RVD was impressive. Like I said, RVD reminded me, like, I don't even know how old RVD is, but seeing him reminded me back when he's in WWE for some reason, back in 2001, 2002, It's good. It's always good to see RVD in action. But Bully Ray pulled off the win. RVD should have won, but he did. And then backstage, Austin Aries found the guy who was working undercover for the Aces and Eights, you can say. He tied the guy up backstage, basically holding him hostage. And then Hulk Hogan comes backstage because the Aces and Eight took him out, and they attacked Brooke Hogan also. So he basically comes to get a piece of the guy. I had no idea what his name is, but then he gets a call from the Aces and Eights, basically saying that they want their guy back. And Hulk Hogan says, "You can get your guy back if the guy who tried to break Austin Aries' arm comes out to the ringside." Basically, what happens. And basically says that we want to have Austin Aries versus the guy that tried to break his arm this Sunday at No Surrender. And then James Storm comes to the ring. And basically, he comes out with. He calls out Ray, Bully Ray, Samoa Joe, and Hardy. And basically, he chooses Ray to face this Sunday at No Surrender. And then we have some tag team action. We have the Daniels and Kazarian versus Chavo and Hernandez, which is also another good match. Chavo's a good wrestler. He may have not been successful in the WWE, but he's a good wrestler. I mean, Hernandez, that guy is a beast. He's awesome. He dominated he dominated a majority of the match. They are a good team. Angles and style. Now sometimes I write stuff down and I forget. Oh, okay, okay. But Hernandez is a good wrestler. Chavo chose a great partner. Hernandez is wow. That guy is awesome. But Daniels and Kazarian pulled off the win because I forgot which one it was, but one of them hit them. Hernandez with the championship belt. Somehow the referee didn't see that. I don't know how he just got the belt like that and was able to hit him, but Daniels and Kazarian beat Chavo and Hernandez by cheating, basically. And basically this Sunday they will face Angle and Joey Styles. Is that his name? No, AJ Styles. Oh, dude, you can tell I'm tired. Joey Styles is somebody from WWE. Oh, I need to go to sleep. And then after that, Austin Aries comes down to the ring. Oh, excuse me. With the man who he was holding hostage. And basically, he gives the Aces and Eight a time to come out to the ring, which they chose not to. So he starts beating up the guy. He attacks the guy who breaks his arm, and then the guy who he attacked the guy, and then the guy who broke his arm from Aces and Eight comes out, and basically he saves the guy who Austin Aries was holding hostage. And the show kind of goes off after that. So I like this Aces and Eight storyline. It's pretty good. I mean, TNA has been interesting. It's been way more interesting than WWE. Um, I liked this TNA. It could have been a little better, but it was better than WWE. I haven't seen Raw, but it was better than SmackDown. I'm starting to like TNA more though. This show was pretty good. It could have been taken a little far. On a scale of 1 to 10, what did I give it? They had 3 good matches: Hardy versus Samoa Joe, Bully Ray versus RVD, and then Daniels and Kazarian versus Chavo and Hernandez. I gave SmackDown a 9.2. I'm gonna give this a 9.5. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, 9.5. 9.5 out of 10. It was good. It could have been a little better. The way the show ended could have been a little bit more dramatic. But other than that, it was a great show. I liked it. I mean, I haven't seen TNA in over a month, and then coming back and watching this, it was good. Um, so that's my TNA review for September the 6th, 2012. um, let me see. If you like this video, you can like it. If you dislike the video, you can dislike it. Leave your comments. You will get a response. If it requires a response within 24 hours, go back on my schedule once again. I am going to do Raw tomorrow. Thursday, I'm doing Superstars. Friday, I'm going to try to do SmackDown and TNA. And Raw predictions are going to be on Sunday. That's basically how my schedule should go. I don't know if it will or not, so you just have to be patient with me. So, see you into my next video, which will be tomorrow.